Welcome back. Great to see you. Shabbat Shalom. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out. I know some of you braved the rain coming here, and some of you got a little more lucky and had some clear skies on your way here. Wonderful to have you at Ahavat Shalom. Special welcome, Bruchim Habaim, to those watching the live stream from the comfort of your home. I'm Rabbi Matt Berger, joined especially today with our soloist Michelle McNicholas, coming down from Georgia, and our accompanist, as always, Joy Katz-Guthrie on the piano. If you'd like to open up your Siddur, your prayer book, Dwelling Place of Prayer, Mishkan, to page 13, you'll find the words to Psalm 96, "Let the heavens rejoice and the earth exalt." Yismechu, Yismechu, Hashamayim. Yismechu, Yismechu, Hashamayim. Yismechu, Yismechu, Hashamayim. Yismechu, Yismechu, Hashamayim. V'tagel haaretz yiram hayam umro. Yismechu, Yismechu, Hashamayim. Yismechu, Yismechu, Hashamayim. Hashamayim. Any ladies who'd like to join us on the bima to help us light the Shabbat candles, feel free to come forward. You'll find the blessing on page 2, and we will sing you up with Debbie Friedman's Light These Lights.
Oh, hear my prayer, I sing to you. Be gracious to Oh, hear my prayer to you. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen. Let us light these lights and see the way to you, and let us say Amen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu להדליק נר של שבת.
So I'll say, Yasher Koach, well done. Thank you so much for leading us in prayer and bringing in Shabbat spirit. Join me now in a prayer for Medinat Yisrael, for the people and state of Israel. You'll find it right on the screen. Avinu shebashamayim sur Yisrael v'goalo. O Heavenly One, protector and redeemer of Israel, shield the state of Israel beneath the wings of your love, shelter it with your canopy of peace, send your light and truth to all who lead and advise, guiding them with your good counsel. Bless the soldiers of the Israel Defense Forces and all who stand guard to protect our people. Keep them from all troubles and injury. Secure freedom for all those held captive by the enemy. May they find strength and courage of heart. We'll turn now to one of the great poems of the Kabbalah Shabbat, receiving Shabbat liturgy. On page 20 and 21, you'll find Lecha Dodi, Come My Beloved. We'll be singing verses 1 to 5, and when we get to that final verse, asking the Shabbat bride to come in peace, Boiva Shalom, we'll be able to stand up and face one of the doorways to symbolically greet her.
Lecha dodi likrat kala, Hene Shabbat kekabla. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Hene Shabbat kekabla. Shamor v'zahor b'diborecha, Ishmi'anu el ha'miuchad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, L'shem u'tiferet v'litila. B'Brat Shabbat Lechu V'Nelcha Ki Mekor Averacha Merosh Mikedem Nesucha Sof Mahaseh B'Mashvat Toreri, Kiva Horek Umi Uri, Shir Daveri, Kivod Adonai Alayich Mikach. Here we are at our final verse. Vo'i v'shalom ateret malach, Kapesim kahutz olam, Tov emunei am segulah, Vo'i chala, Vo'i chala. One last time, L'chadodi. L'chadodi L'brat Allah V'henei Shabbat L'kabla L'chadodi L'brat kala V'henei Shabbat L'kabla. Feel free to be seated. Obviously, that one to Scarborough Fair from Simon and Garfunkel. We'll continue making our way to Shema and its blessings by singing the Chatzir Half Kaddish, page 26.
Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah B'yom divrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei B'chayechon uv'yomechon uv'chayedecho bet Yisrael Bagala uv'izman kariv v'yimeru amen Yeheshmei Rabba mevarach le'olam u'amei hamaya yitbarach Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitale v'yitalal shemei dekudasha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata Damiran b'yama v'yimeru amen.
Rise for the words of the Baruch Hu, our call to prayer.
Join me on the top of 31, Ma'ariv Aravim for creation. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Your wisdom sets the way on which time and season glide. Your breath guides the sail of the stars. Creator of the tide of time and light, you guide the current of day into night. As heaven spans to infinity, you set its course for eternity. Praise to you, Adonai, our God, from whom the evening flows. Baruch atah Adonai, Ma'ariv Aravim. Words of love, Ahavat Olam. You'll find the translation right on the screen. Ahavat Olam Beit Yisrael. With a great love, you have taught us how to live with meaning. Through mitzvot, sacred memory, celebrations, and Torah. They are the light of our eyes, the essence of our being. Blessed are you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. We'll sing Open Up Our Eyes.
Open up our eyes, teach us how to live, fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace as you lead us to your name, and we will know that you are one. Open up our eyes, teach us how to live, fill our hearts with joy and all the love you have to give. Gather us in peace as you lead us to your name, and we will know that you are one, and we will know that you are one. Yisrael, Adonai, Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Vayed.
Feel free to be seated. We'll sing the translation of the Via Hafta, Prayer of Love, found on page 36.
Love Adonai, your God, with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. And these words which I command you on this day shall be in your heart, shall be in your heart. Teach them faithfully unto your children. Speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie Bind them for a sign upon your hand, that they may be a symbol between your eyes, and write them on the doorposts of your house and upon your gates, and upon your gates. Teach them faithfully unto your children. Speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, when you lie down, and when you rise, and when you rise, and when you rise.
Some nice accompaniment with the thunder and lightning out there. I used to always tell my kids, God bowling. All right. On 39, you'll find a introductory meditation to our prayer of freedom called Emet ve'emunah, which means truth and faith. Please join me. Standing on the parted shores of history, we still believe what we are taught before ever we stood at Sinai's foot, that wherever we go, it is eternally Egypt, that there is a better place, a promised land, that the winding way to that promise passes through the wilderness. There is no way to get from here to there except by joining hands, marching.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar ba'kodesh, mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar ba'kodesh, no radilot, o sefelet, no radilot, o sefelet. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar ba'kodesh, mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar ba'kodesh, no radilot, o sefelet, no radilot, o sefelet.
Praise are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. Let's rise together for our standing prayers. Actually, before we do that, let's go to, you can take a seat, give you an extra Jewish calisthenics. We're going to do Hashkivenu, up, down, up, down, up, down. It's actually what the word Baruch actually means. It means blessing, but it also means knee, because you're bending the knee. All right, so Hashkivenu is on 42, our prayer of shelter.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom. Amitenu Shomreinu Lechayim Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha Ufros Aleinu Sukat Shlomecha Shelter us beneath thy wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right.
Blessed are you, guardian of Israel. Shelter of peace is spread over us, Israel, and Jerusalem. Now we can rise for the tefillah, our standing prayers, which begin on 46. God, open up our lips.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi yagi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagibor v'Hanorah Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'Koneh Hakol V'Zocher Chasdei Avot V'Imahot Umevi Gula Livnei V'neihem Leman Shemo B'Yahava Melech Ozer Umoshia Umagen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Avraham V'Ezrat Sarah Atah Gibor Leolam Adonai Mechaye Hakol Atah Rav Leoshia Morid Atah Mechalkel Chaim Bechesed Mechaye Hakol Berachamim Rabim Somech Noflim Verofeh Cholim Umatir Asurim Umkayem Emunato Lishenei Afar Micha mocha ba'al givurot umido melach melech memit umechaye umatzmiach Yeshua v'ne'emanata lehachayot hakol Baruch atah Adonai mechaye hakol Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh u'kadoshim b'chol yom yalu chasela Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh.
Feel free to be seated. We'll continue on 55, blessings 4 through 7. First, for the holiness of Shabbat. Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh HaShabbat. Words of prayer found at the bottom of the following page. Blessed are you, Adonai's presence returns to Zion. Baruch atah Adonai Machazir Shechinato Litzion, in words of thanks for the gift of life. Baruch atah Adonai hatov shimcha u'olcha na'eh lechodot. And we'll sing together our prayer of peace, the words of Shalom Rav. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Asim Leolam. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Ki atahu melech hatov, lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech hatov, lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. V'tov enecha levarech et amcha Yisrael. B'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. We'll now turn to our prayer of healing, Misha Berach. You'll find that on the screen. Also, on 253 in your prayer books. As we think of those still recovering from the storms in Texas, along those in the Holy Land who are recovering from injuries, whether emotional or psychological, along with the following individuals: Joanne Beeman Fiddleman, Charlie Burke, Bailey Burke, Hope Brown, Tina Bruns, Carrie Burrows, Larry Kane, Tyler Chang, Heather Felser, Harry Fleisch, David Freelander, Judy Galati, Todd Harms, Don Hirschman, Jim Howard, Kathy Howard, Phyllis King, Alan Klein, Denise Lester, Jerry Longerich, Molly Manning, Barbara Randall, Michael Ranzino, Stephanie Ross, William Schaefer, Jeff Stark, Grace Tribbiano, Greg Tribbiano, Albert Waxman, and Joe Weiss. If there are any other names you'd like to add now for healing, feel free.
to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say,
I remember as clear as day. January 6, 1993, I was in my family's kitchen, where I grew up in Longmeadow, Mass., watching the NBC Nightly News with anchor Tom Brokaw. This was in the years before the internet was a thing, and when people learned about world events by reading the newspaper or watching TV. Now, in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, there was a picture of Dizzy Gillespie, the virtuoso jazz trumpeter, band leader, and composer, with the year of his birth and the year of his passing. I'll ask our tech team to share a great picture of Dizzy on the screen with that trademark trumpet pointing upward, always with the puffed cheeks. Because my late mom, Leah, was a pianist and my dad, Robert, played the trumpet in a jazz band, this was pretty big news. And I'll never forget what she said after seeing Dizzy's picture on the screen. I won't include the expletive. Oh, blank Bob, Dizzy Gillespie is dead. This week, the world has said goodbye to three luminaries, each quite famous in their own right. The first was Ozzy Osbourne, the Prince of Darkness, who literally invented heavy metal, along with his Black Sabbath bandmates. Given the band's name, you might expect that Ozzy was Jewish, but this was not the case, though his wife Sharon is, and she always put Judaism at the center of their household, she once said in an interview. Through the years, a number of rock bands have boycotted Israel while on world tours, yet Ozzy never flinched. Back in 2010, he performed in concert at what was called Ozfest in front of 50,000 plus fans at Hayarkon Park in Tel Aviv, where I once saw U2 live. Then we learned about Chuck Mangione, another great musician and composer who achieved fame playing the flugelhorn, which is a cousin of the trumpet with a more mellow tone and a little bit darker. He hailed from Rochester, New York, and graduated from the Eastman School of Music. His most famous songs were the jazz pop single Feels So Good and the theme song to one of the great 80s movies, Cannonball Run. Notably, Mangione, like Joy, always sported stylish hats like the one you'll see right on the screen. And finally, there's wrestler Hulk Hogan, who epitomized the Florida man before ever there was such a meme. Truly, he was the first icon of professional wrestling. He became popular due to his stage antics, first for ripping his trademark yellow tank top and shouting little gems like, "What you gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you?" Tune in, I guess, because myself, along with so many other people in the 80s and 90s, did just that. In case you're wondering, before he became a wrestler, he actually played electric bass in a few bands in high school and in college. And while he was quite outspoken politically in recent years, his legacy as an athlete and entertainer will surely endure. As Jews, we celebrate first and foremost life, but we also cherish and honor the good names of those who left a lasting impact while here on earth by offering comfort to mourners in the form of a chesped or eulogy, by gathering for the 4 Yizkor memorial services on Yom Kippur, Sukkot, Passover, and Shavuot, and by marking the yahrzeit or anniversary of passings, lighting a memorial candle or those orange LEDs right over there on our memorial board. Our tradition teaches us that the memory of the righteous is a blessing. The phrase is Zecher Tzadik Livracha. And it also is a mitzvah or sacred obligation to remember. Earlier in the week, I was reminded of the importance of this teaching while reading an article that I found in the Jerusalem Post online. Since October 7th, which directly led, of course, to the Israel-Hamas war in Gaza, there's been a marked increase in post-traumatic symptoms among combat soldiers currently serving in the Israeli Defense Forces and following their discharge, an unfortunate byproduct of the emotional burden and turmoil of conflict. This is especially true among IDF reservists who have served in multiple rounds of combat for extended periods of time, like the IDF soldier that our tech team will show on the screen. Too many of these courageous soldiers have lost friends, fellow soldiers, and family members, while other soldiers have simply seen too much. Sadly, since the war's onset, some 650 plus days ago, dozens of soldiers from a wide variety of units have taken their own lives, while others struggle with ongoing trauma. So you might ask, how is the Israeli military dealing with this issue? By fostering resilience. Throughout the war, the IDF has taken important steps to meet this growing demand by deploying mental health services to every unit, expanding access to treatment, and offering workshops to help soldiers process their experiences. Just months after the war's onset, the IDF approved a program called Shields of Resistance for all of the 125,000 combat soldiers based on the latest research in PTSD and trauma, the largest mental health initiative in the Israeli military's history. Shields of Resilience helps soldiers build emotional strength and learn valuable coping skills to aid their transition on and off the battlefield. Additionally, there are group therapy sessions led by professionals and opportunities for individual therapy with psychologists as part of the IDF's mental health division. And then there are nonprofit groups such as FIDF, Friends of the Israeli Defense Forces, which supplement this care with programs such as Soldier Recharge, which allows active duty soldiers to recharge and recuperate from combat at a retreat center
where professionals screen for early warning signs of distress. But more support for these soldiers is needed. Professor Yair Bar Chaim, director of the National Center for Traumatic Stress and Resilience at Tel Aviv University, notes the magnitude of the challenge. He writes, "We will have to confront very difficult consequences of the war. From a mental health perspective, there are going to be very large numbers and all sorts of difficulties. And I suspect we haven't seen the most severe consequences yet. The ongoing nature of this war further exacerbates the risk, as many soldiers, even if they've completed their mandatory service, can immediately be called back up, which places tremendous emotional pressure on veterans and their families as they bridge the gap between the military and civilian world. Ongoing peer support, therapy, and long-term care will be necessary to lift up these brave defenders of the state of Israel. As the latest negotiations between Israel and Hamas, brokered by Qatar, Egypt, and the US, have stalled, let's think about the soldiers who proudly wear the emblem of the IDF, with its prominent sword and olive branch wrapped inside a Star of David, as you'll see on the screen, which shares the enduring message that the people of Israel, Am Yisrael, will always strive for shalom, for peace, but it will also fiercely defend Israel with all of its might. In the spirit, let's offer a version of a prayer that we sang just minutes ago for these courageous soldiers, called Hashkivenu. For all those who protect Israel, may God's shelter of peace guard their coming and their going. May their hearts and souls find protection and strength, and may they find their well of resilience to face the challenges of combat and its aftermath. May no soldier slip through the cracks between the battlefield and their home. Shabbat Shalom. We're going to continue now with the words of Aleinu. You'll find these words, the adoration, on 282. Any gentleman here would like to come forward and help open the ark? Feel free to come forward. Let's rise as they open the Aron Kodesh, the ark.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמענו כמשפט
Feel free to be seated. Let's say kol hakavod, well done. Thank you so much for helping us with this prayer. In the prayer book now, we'll turn to the Mourner's Kaddish, Kaddish Yatom, found on 294. Think of families in Israel mourning the loss of loved ones, especially due to combat in Gaza. We also fondly remember the following individuals from our community. Betsy Garfield, a member of our synagogue for many years. Marie Madeline Sapphire, aunt of Eve Goldstein. Martha Gaynor, aunt of Jay Factorowitz. And Corey Chester Jr., friend of Maya Herman. We mark the yahrzeit anniversary of passing on this Shabbat, remembering Jesse Y. Arfa, Sidney Brandeis, Stephen Kane, Norton Chervitz, Albert Cohen, Marjorie M. Cohn, Bernard Doff, Nolan Goldsmith, Anita Sylvia Greenberg, Marshall K. Kent, Sam Kessler, Max Klein, Marvin Kramer, Paul Joseph Lindis, Janice Loeb, Joseph Mann, Lois Masarski, Gertrude Meza, Sylvia Uziel, Joseph Pascal, Solomon Post, Eugene Rothenberg, Samuel Slavin, Stanley Spector, Charlotte Van Ness, Jack Wenig, and Gershon Walensky. Are there any other names to add for yahrzeit? We say Zichronam Livracha. May the memories of all of these good people continue to be a blessing in their friends and loved ones' lives as we rise to offer the words of Kaddish praise. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, v'alma divrach hirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon u'v'yamechon u'v'chayei kol beit Yisrael, v'agalav v'zman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah mevarach le'alam u'lamei al-maya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei d'kudasha b'richu, le'elam mikol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran v'yalma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabbah min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Osei shalom b'mramav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. May the one who causes peace in the heavens cause peace to descend on us, Israel, and throughout the world, as we say, amen.
V'imru, 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 amen. V'imru, 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 amen.
Feel free to be seated. We'll turn now to the words of the Kiddush for the fruit of the vine. The blessing is on page 5.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kodsho, v'ahava u'ratzon hinilanu, zikaron le'maaseh bereshit, ki hu yom tefillah lemikrayeh kodesh, zecher l'tziat mitzrayim, ki banu v'charta yotanu ki
All right, come on down. It's time for blessing over the challah, the motzi.
Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. We give thanks to God for bread. Our voices rise in song together as our joyful prayer is said. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen.
That's half the fun. Pleasure now to call forward Ava Lawrence, representing our Board of Trustees. She'll share some Shabbat announcements.
Oh, thanks. Okay, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Many thanks to Rabbi Matt, Michelle, and Joy for a wonderful service. Our tech team, Bruce and Saul, and our greeters. Please donate to our Hurricane Fund. Due to last year's storms, the temple recently completed extensive roof repairs and landscaping services to ensure our campus remains safe. I know I got a postcard with a QR code in the mail, so you can just take a picture with your phone and send in a donation that way. Join us tomorrow evening for bingo, potluck food, and a chance to win gift baskets. I believe there are, my phone, Elise Silver was putting this together and she texted me. I think everybody gets 3 cards for bingo, and I believe they're playing 6 games, except for the last game, you get 1 card. And it's a $10 buy-in. I know I have a bunch of friends going, and my daughter Virginia and my husband will be with me, so hopefully we'll have a big crowd tomorrow night. Gulf Coast Jewish Family Services annual school supply drive is underway through August 8th. Flyers with needed items are available in the lobby, and online donations are also encouraged. Sisterhood's Honey fundraiser for the High Holy Days is underway. Use the website in our weekly email to order these sweet 8-ounce jars. Our Empty Nesters group presents Camelot at Francis Wilson Theater on September 7th. Contact info is included. Info about tickets, all of this can be found in the same weekly email that we get from the office. Next week, Paula Rosoff will be leading services with Allison and Joy. And following services, please join us in the social hall for our Oneg Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Shabbat Shalom.
Thanks so much, Ava. I will be at summer camp next week. I don't get to go like in a cabin, but I get my own room, and I'll be faculty among a half dozen faculty at Camp Coleman in the North Georgia mountains, very pretty part of the country. And we already have well over 100 people coming to tomorrow night's bingo, so should be a good social time, lots of great food, and a lot of fun. In honor of Israel, we'll sing Am Yisrael, people of Israel live. Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael